just did. Did I break the bike? Uh-oh. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. This is XIII. As you can see in front of me, here is my new ride. This is the Aprilia RS 660. She is absolutely gorgeous. Can't get over it. Do a little quick walk around for you guys so that you guys can see. But yeah, I've had her for a couple weeks, but to be honest, I haven't really had a chance to ride her as much as I'd like to. So today it's going to be more of like a first ride, my first kind of impressions about the Aprilia RS 660. I guess more in terms of comparison for, you know, my MT-03 is a naked bike. This is more of a sports bike, but yeah. So that's going to be a huge difference that I can see already, you know, in riding this bike. Just the ergonomics alone is, you know, incredibly different. So that'll be a challenge, but an interesting one, a fun one to kind of take on. So yeah, to give you guys some details, you know, the Aprilia RS 660, you want the stats for it, maybe I'll do that in another video, but you could probably Google it real quick in terms of, you know, what the horsepower is and all that. But in terms of the bike itself, you know, it is a new model year for Aprilia. This is the first year that they've made, you know, this model, the RS 660. The engine is based off of the RS V4. They basically cut the RS V4 engine in half, and now you have this. So I think going in, reliability was a big concern, not just because it's an Aprilia, but because it's also the first model year. But you know, manufacturer warranty is there, and I am absolutely lucky to have a few dealers near me, all of which are up to, you know, at most an hour away. So if I ever need dealership support, I have, you know, easier access to that compared to other people that might be in both the US and even the UK, or, you know, wherever, whatever country you're in. So dealership networking is absolutely a must for this bike or any Aprilia that you buy. And you know, that's kind of what I've learned just from reading on the forums. I've been on AF1 and seen a lot of the same advice being given, so it is what it is. But because I had access to that, you know, I was like, all right, Aprilia, let's check it out. But anyways, this is not about why I bought the Aprilia, but yeah, today, first impressions, let's get on with it. What is this? How do I get into the menu? Oh, there we go. Vehicle, display, dashboard, service, vehicle. Oh wow, you could really go crazy with this. Mode, road, yeah, leave it at that. AQS. How do we go back? Display. I don't even know how to change that. Emergency brake, okay. How do we adjust the modes? It's probably in vehicle somewhere, right? Calibration? I don't know. Okay, that's not it. Okay, I don't know what I just did. Did I break the bike? Uh-oh. Well, you know what they say. Something's go wrong, just turn it off and turn it back on again, right? Alright, we won't mess with that. Let's just get on the road. Right now it's on commute mode. Planning on leaving it on that for a little bit. just to get a feel for the bike, feel for the throttle and whatnot. So yeah, let's check it out. This turning radius already a lot more limited. I seem to be hitting this. Oh. My arm seems to be hitting this tank right here. This guy's probably not going to look at me, huh? Oh wow, you hear that? Oh, already that first gear is a lot longer compared to the MT-03. Throttle is actually not too hard to handle, but maybe it's because I'm in commute mode. I don't know if that changes the throttle mapping or anything like that, so we'll see. God, the engine just sounds amazing. Transmission's pretty smooth. Oh, actually, I should probably try out the quick shifter. I'm just really not used to having one, so, you know, always trying to clutch in, clutch out. So let's see. We'll give it a little test run over here. Quick shifter down worked well. Alright, let's check out this quick shifter. Oh. I don't know, first to second's kind of clunky. Oh, second to third is nice. Maybe it's just that first gear. Wow. Holy, oh. Let's check that. Wow, look at those downshifts. I don't have to do nothing no more. Wow. I can definitely feel some pressure on my wrists. On this wrist especially. Might be because I'm not really used to the sport bike ergonomics yet. This tank is nice and wide. It really fits my legs, like my knees when I put it under it. But I think I gotta get used to squeezing with my legs a lot more with this bike to really try to prevent like that that strain on my right wrist right here, or even my left too. But I guess that'll come with due time. So right off the bat, I mean, ergonomics already, I can tell there's a huge difference. I can't imagine, you know, if you've done any research on the RS660, you probably know that compared to other sport bikes, yeah, sorry, just so used to using my clutch. There we go. But compared to other sports bikes, the RS660 is supposed to be, you know, somewhere in the middle between a super sport ergonomics and then the naked bike ergonomics. So I can't even imagine like how much more forward you probably are for something like the R6 or the R1, you know, super sports like that. That must be incredibly uncomfortable. I'm not to say this is uncomfortable, but you know, you really got to work on using your legs, squeezing with your legs a lot more to really like maintain having as much pressure on the handlebars. Like, you don't want a death grip, right? Like, everybody knows that, but it's just a little bit harder to do when you're like more lean forward, especially during braking. I just can't get over this quick shifter. It's so good. Woo. Should I go through here? I'm not used to this bike yet, but let's check it out. All right, there we go. All right. Wow. You know, the throttle is like not too hard to handle. I thought it would be more choppy, but it's pretty nice. Suspension wise, you know, this is way stiffer, like all the bumps you see here. Yeah, see, I feel like that quick shifter from 1 to 2nd was really clunky. Maybe I need to be under, like, it needs more throttle. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I'll have to look into that. But you know, 1st to 2nd might have to just be using the clutch. I really don't want to give it too much throttle, so, you know, still got to brake this baby in. Oh, that's kind of nice. Look at that. It tells you how, like, what's your fuel economy based on how much throttle you're giving it. As expected, that number goes way down as soon as you give it a little bit of gas. Wow. Woo. This thing is heavier than the MT-03 for sure, but I mean, it's still nimble. Don't get me wrong. Wow, those brakes, holy shit. That initial bite of the brakes is really strong. All right, maybe I'll try giving a little bit more gas to go from 1st to 2nd to see if it needs more throttle. Oh yeah, yep. It's still a little clunky, but a lot less if it's under more throttle. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's like the same for downshifts. Like if you're too low of an RPM, it might be a little clunky. I don't know. I really have nothing else to compare it to because obviously this is my first bike with a quick shifter. But yeah, 2nd and 3rd, that's way smoother. Wow. This thing just stays online, Jesus. Wow. This chassis, you can really feel the difference, honestly. Especially if you're trying to do more sporty riding. Granted, you know, it is kind of comparing apples to oranges with the MT-03 and the RS660, since this is technically a sports bike. MT-03 is a naked, but even body positioning is a little bit easier to do, honestly, with this ergonomics package. To me, I don't know, maybe it just feels more in tune with the type of riding I'm doing. Not sure how to really explain that, but it feels right. Thought it'd have more torque, but Might just be the commute mode setting. Maybe we could switch it over to the other modes and give them a test real quick. No one behind me? Try to do a quick little U-turn right here. Oh, this guy's coming. Alright, let's check out the U-turn. It's going to take a while to learn how to counterbalance on this one. Usually, you know, I'm more attuned with the upright positioning, but oh, how do we change modes? I think this one. Dynamic. Alright, let's check this out. Oh wow. Oh wow. Throttle's a lot more sensitive. Not choppy, more sensitive. Oh yeah. Oh! What's the individual mode? Oh! Okay, this is a completely different animal. This throttle's a little choppy. On the individual setting, it was a little choppy, but dynamic was nice. Maybe I'll actually leave it in dynamic. I actually don't know what the different modes change. What I could feel, throttle for sure. Throttle sensitivity. The suspension didn't really change much, but yeah, I'd have to look into that. See what these modes actually mean. Besides the throttle, but dynamic feels nice. Whew. I thought there was a light, I don't know why. Oh, there it is. Oh, that exhaust, Jesus. But wow, guys, one thing I just noticed right now, you know, when I'm in the high RPMs, kind of in between, like, I want to say like 6 to 8 range, this engine gets really vibraty, and I can really feel it on this hand right here, and on my legs too. That's a lot different. Let's pop it into neutral real quick. Oh, pretty easy, huh? You know, all that stuff you hear about, you know, Aprilias or Italian motorcycles have that character, really difficult to find neutral. Myth? Or is it actually truth and I just actually low-key just got lucky right here? I don't know. But anyways, guys, you know, that's kind of it for initial impressions. Just real quick video, my initial thoughts on it so far. The few times that I've ridden it, it is absolutely spectacular. It's fun. Oh, just FYI, I did pick this up bike used, but it only had like 60 something miles on it. Yeah, you heard that right, 60 something used. First owner bought it, immediately was not, you know, he loved the looks of the bike, but he was too used to liter bikes, and so he decided to trade it in for, I forget, something, an Augusta maybe, is what the dealer told me. But yeah, I got it used, but you know, still got a break in the engine since I mean, it's pretty much brand new bike. It's only 60 something miles. It's crazy. But yeah, still got to be careful with the throttle. Don't want to give it too much. Although honestly, it's really tempting to just crack that throttle open real quick, you know. But yeah, gotta be an adult. Just kidding, not an adult. Gotta be more careful with this one, especially given more power that it does have. But that exhaust, just listen to it. I'll do one last pull for you guys here. Can't rev it up too much, but here we go. That was a short one. I'll do another one right here. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I quick shifted up, but maybe not enough throttle to put it into gear. Not sure, but I mean, the more I ride, the more I'll understand about the bike. But anyways, guys, thanks for sticking around till the end. If you liked the video, you know, the usual thumbs if you liked it, subs if you loved it, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.